Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome to the Haunting of Bly Manor reaction. So, let me get this out there. I've got some dolls here because I know Bly Manor is about dolls. I saw in the trailer that there's a lot of dolls, so I thought I'm gonna go out and get some dolls to put in the background whilst I react to this show. I'm also gonna get lanterns to put candles in. The weird thing is, though, the darker it is, the harder it is for my webcam to pick up movement. It does seem like when I'm recording now that my webcam is like half a second slower than real time. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm hoping it's down to the lighting. If not, it's going to be very annoying. Anyway, I've got another doll here. Can you see it? You can see it. But it's got something on the back. So, I'm thinking I might just do the old twisty before I start the show and see what happens. Also got these dolls. Let me introduce them. I don't know this one's name. Fucking dropping everything though, ain't I? So you got this one here. Hello. Hello. Don't know her name. Doesn't say her name or anything. Yeah, that's her. I don't know. Yep. This is another one. Again, I don't know the name. This is also her. Very spooky, very scary. And then we got the third one that actually has a name called Louise. This one's called Louise. I don't know if you can see it on the placard there, right at the bottom. Yeah, Louise. And this is her. Okay? So that's the three big dolls that I've got. They can't be any higher because I didn't find a desk high enough to elevate them into shot. And I don't really know where I'm going to stick this one, but I'm trying to wing it. I'm winging this video as much as I can. I've had the worst day possible so far, and I'm really hoping that this goes well, and that you can see me clearly. If not, episode 2 will probably be better. The episode 1 is basically just a trial and error, right? Trial and error. I've got all these candles here. I've got this big, like, kind of plant pot with candles in to hopefully see me better, but I don't really know where to put it. My desk is literally here. The corner of my desk is there. So I'm hoping you can see me, and I'm hoping you can see the dolls. I'm gonna have to put the Haunting of Bly Manor footage up here, right? So you guys can see the dolls down here. Anyway, I'm hoping this video goes well, and I'm hoping that my webcam isn't distorted, or it isn't delayed, or it isn't behind, because I really, really want this to be to come out well. And if it doesn't, I'm going to be annoyed, but you know, that's life, and I can't get too stressed at this. There's not a lot I can do about it at the moment. Anyway, yeah, trial and error. I reckon it is because it is quite dark. But yeah. So obviously you can see me a lot clearer now because I've just opened the tab. And it's come up with Google straight away. So it's a bright white screen. So I'm just going to click on Netflix. So the Netflix is sorted, yeah? If any of these candles go out mid-reaction, I'm going to have to turn my lights on. Like my little lights, not the main big lights in my room, but the little ones I've got. I'm just trying to make this as scary as possible for myself, basically. Yeah, I've got candles below the dolls as well, so you can see them. And obviously I've got candles below me, so you can see me. But it's hard to record a reaction in the dark, but have my face seen as well, if that makes sense. It's a hard task. Fuck, man, I haven't even gone into detail about Hill House. But if you haven't watched my reactions to The Haunting of Hill House, I suggest you do so. I recorded it 2 years ago in October. I know The Haunting of Hill House had background ghosts, and I know BLY Manor does as well. So don't worry. I know how The Haunting works. I know Victoria Pedretti's in it, Oliver Jackson Cohen, Henry Thomas, Kate Siegel. All of those people are in it that were in season 1, but obviously it's got different actors too in this. Unfortunately, the whole cast of Hill House aren't in this. That would have been cool to see, but yeah, I'm really, really hoping this webcam doesn't fuck up. So let's go. The Haunting of BLY Manor, episode 1. It is called The Great Good Place. Let's go. I need to do this too. It's going a lot faster than I anticipated. I thought it would... Oh my god, the head's moving as well. The head's moving on this thing. Alright. I don't know where to put it. It's going to be off camera. I've got no room for it, sorry. I could even do this. What if I do that? Oh, but it stinks. Stinks of candles. Oh, it has the actual jingle of what I... The doll noise down there is actually what's on the intro. That's a joke. You can shut up now. Ah! Wait, I need subtitles.
Beneath the weeping willow.
Yep, cool. Girl's head in thing.
But now alone I lie.
It's the mum from Hill House, yep. I forgot to mention her name.
Singing, O willow waly.
Any hidden ghosts?
Till my lover return to me.
Oh, Willow Whaley.
I saw a dead woman, a dead nun, no less, crying in the corridors. We would not be getting married.
Okay, it's just a story. This place used to be
A dead nun. Fuck off.
In the 40s.
Well, it isn't really my story. It belongs to someone I knew. And it's not exactly short.
Well, it seems we have time enough and wine enough. Why not?
Oh, go on then. Give us a flashback. She must know Victoria Pedretti then. Or she is Victoria Pedretti. No, this is 2007. I'm just going to shut up. You better not fucking move either. Oh, we're in London.
In his old family home in Wessex. A great good place. Alone in the country.
Alright, alright. Oh, Henry Thomas. I recognise him straight away.
Oh, call me Danny. Hi there.
Please have a seat. Tea, coffee.
No, thank you. Haven't quite mastered tea yet. I'm used to it coming in a pitcher.
What?
Full of ice cubes
What?
and lemon wedges.
Oh,
Well,
no,
it's
no,
a whole
no.
different thing here.
Yes.
I'll take 2 sugars and a bit of milk.
I know I didn't get the job, and that's totally cool. But that was the most awkward job interview of my entire life. So, I think we should toast to it, Mr. Wingrave.
Actually, you got the job.
Never mind the parents died abroad, never mind the governess took her own. So yes, the story precedes the job, at least at all the agencies. Now, no one wants it. Superstition, imagination.
I reckon the girl in the water in the lake is the old au pair.
I'm not running from anything, and it hurts me when you say that.
Is she living in a
It hurts me when you say that.
hostel or something?
Anyway. You can reach me when I get to the house.
She doesn't like mirrors. She's got a thing about mirrors. Yeah, she's got a thing about reflections, mate. Because the car that went past... Yeah, you fucker. Who is that? Who is this guy? She's running from something. The car that went past, you saw that thing that we saw just then. She doesn't like reflections.
It's all just perfectly splendid.
Is there a reason why she keeps saying perfectly splendid? What are you doing, Miles?
Oh, I'm sorry. May I come in?
Yes, of course.
Bly or the world?
I want to go to Australia or Florida because it's almost my name.
That's right.
Florida's pretty great.
Oh, wait, you're not gonna eat?
Yeah. I'll have it later.
Okay.
Strange behaviours, man, being shown. Didn't even drink her tea.
I'll give you some pointers.
Who does it belong to?
Miss Jessel.
Who's that?
The old au
the
pair.
other one. But for you.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I was wrong. It's actually fine.
Whoa! I just saw the nun. That's the nun in the background, mate.
It's just a dolly.
Touche. Who are all these?
Why, they're dolls, of course.
Yeah. It's where the ghosts all live. Don't touch that one.
She stays there.
Wait, there was something in the mirror there.
An emptiness that called out to be explored.
Yeah, see? That's why you listen to Flora, Danny. You can't go out at night. Yeah. I can't see shit, by the way. Now, there was a doll at the bottom of the stairs in her dollhouse. I'm guessing I think Flora is like the puppet master here. She's moving shit around, and each puppet or each doll resembles a spirit. Oh my god, it's so blurry, man. Is it my Netflix or something? Everything's so blurry. Something behind you, by the way. I can make out that much. I can't see anything. Or is it meant to do that?
What a beautiful day. Wow, I'll never get tired of this place, I swear.
And now I can see. Thank you. Everything was so blurry, though. I could make out... It looked like one of them doctors from the plague. The Black Death.
I wasn't trying to scare you, Miss Clayton. I knew you wouldn't be frightened.
Did you?
Yeah, behind you there. Look.
I knew
What
you'd
was
find
that?
me right away.
Yep, gone now.
I never quite saw the point of tricks.
And again. Back again.
Your uncle told me a little bit about your problems at school.
Did he ask about us?
Gone again.
All he did was talk about you
I
two.
don't understand.
He
I don't
misses
get
you
it.
both.
Oliver Jackson Cohen.
Can't imagine.
Oh, I've not been up there.
Well, why would you? Are you sure you saw someone up there?
Absolutely. I waved. He didn't wave back.
Well, we do get ramblers sometimes.
They know something.
People that want to have a look at the gardens. They take liberties, but if 1 minute onto the parapet...
I can get up there anyway, not without going through the house.
That's the thing there, in the far left corner.
The old wing.
I reckon that woman next to Danny just then is a spirit. What if they're all spirits here?
was a man. Which really is the only thing that can bring down a woman like that. All the world's vices in disguise of its graces. Anyway, the less said about him, the better. You know, we skipped town.
Oliver Jackson Cohen.
Tied to some of Henry's money and the poor thing's heart.
It's all right.
Oh, God, look at me.
Yeah, give it over, man. You don't want to hold that thing. Give it to her. She might be a spirit as well, for all I know. She doesn't eat.
It's a tiny game of Flores to keep us all safe.
Uh.
Us. Oh, my God, these children.
Well, here you go. She can sleep with you tonight.
Uh-oh. I mean, she kicked it too, right?
Okay, let's look.
Oh, she gets locked in.
Open the door. The key is in the lock, Flora. Turn the key.
I mean, you can't fucking find it, man. You just fucking had it in your hand.
I'm being serious. Open the door. Open the door! No! Open the door!
Ah.
Guys!
She's had this before, innit? Yeah, she's had this before. It's like PTSD.
Bed. Now.
I'm sorry. Please don't be cross.
We'll talk about it in the morning.
You ain't fucking sorry. They were up to something, mate. They were putting dolls around the house and shit. There he is again, right at the end. Straight away. Now she's all worked up and shit. Her imagination is going to start flying here. She's going to start seeing shit. Oh no, it's the lady from the lake. Don't let her see you. I said get in bed. That ain't the end. Okay, that was the end. Right. Do you know what? I might turn the light on. I don't know. Should I turn the light on? No, let's leave it off. Okay. I think episode 1 is pretty self-explanatory, right? I thought there'd be a lot more jump scares, not gonna lie. Because episode 1 of Hill House made me shit myself because there were so many jump scares. But in this episode 1, it feels like it's building up to something bigger. The creepiness is a lot more noticeable in episode 1 compared to episode 1 of Hill House. Hill House kept doing flashbacks and flash forwards. But episode 1 of this show, BLY Manor, there was no there was kind of, okay, so you had the mum from Hill House who was telling the story about this story going on, about Danny going to the countryside to work as an au pair. But it wasn't like back and forth flashbacks like Hill House was in the first episode. So this was more of a constant storyline. And we got to, it hasn't really divulged into any characters yet. We've seen snippets of characters and what they're like. And I don't know their names. I think I only know Owen, the cook. He seems nice. He seems okay. He seems normal. He doesn't stay at the house at night because he lives with his mum. But to be honest, I've got a feeling all of these people in the house know that something's wrong. And there's a reason why they don't stay in the house at night. We'll probably learn more about that, obviously, as the story goes on. But the first night, when she got out of her bed and went to make a cup of tea, there was like a weird figure that turned around. And it had one of them beaks, them noses. It looks like a plague doctor from the Black Death. That's what the doctors back then used to wear, because they didn't know how the infection spread, so they wore it. And it looks exactly like in this show. It looks like a plague doctor's outfit. But what has it got to do with this storyline? Or is it even a plague doctor? But ever since I saw the figure, since the first night, I kept seeing him in the background. It's almost like this thing is following Dani wherever she goes. Now, what has she done? She's done something already. Maybe it's the earring that she was given by Miles. Maybe it's the voodoo doll thing that she was given, or found, rather. Because there was a voodoo doll by the lake on the floor. And Flora was singing that Oh Wally song, Oh Whaley. She was singing that, and then Dani was like, oh, that's a nice song. And she was like, what song? What are you talking about? I reckon she... I don't know, man. I hate doing predictions this early. So for me, episode 1 was just about me watching it. Taking it in, understanding the storyline. So you got the uncle who works in London. He's extraordinarily busy. So he needs an au pair to look after his niece and nephew. But who was... Before Dani arrived, who was it before that? Because this other girl, the old au pair, I believe they mentioned that she died last summer. So who has it been up until now? Who was it before Dani arrived? It must have been Owen, or the other woman who was at the church. Or it could have been the groundskeeper. And who was that guy that Dani saw on the balcony thing? It was Oliver Jackson Cohen, but he looked kind of menacing. He did look kind of menacing, and he disappeared straight away. But then the doll was there. And then when Dani, at the dinner table, asked about there being a man on the balcony, Miles and Flora looked at each other like, she's seen something. So maybe Flora, I don't know. Maybe these dolls, these voodoo dolls, actually represent a spirit or a ghost or something, you know? And then I was looking at Flora's dollhouse and the fact that there's these dolls individually scattered around on each floor, each level. There's one under the staircase. And I was thinking maybe Flora and Miles are actually the fucking evil bastards here in this story. Maybe they killed their own parents. Maybe they drove this old au pair. Maybe they drove her into the lake. Not like in a car, but maybe they fucked her up so bad that she went mental. And we saw a snippet of it when they locked Dani in the closet. And they didn't let her out until it looked like a couple of hours later, because she was asleep. And then they were both like, well, we're terribly sorry. Bullshit. They're trying to make Dani go mental, man. There's something about these kids. They don't want to be looked after. They're trying to get rid of every au pair possible. But they're going to keep Owen because he cooks. And these two kids don't know how to cook, maybe. I don't know. Who else is going to make them food? So they'll keep Owen on. They'll keep the groundskeeper woman on. Because she can deal with the grass and all of that and the hedges and whatever. But maybe they just don't like being looked after by an au pair because of their parents or something. We still don't know what happened to the parents. There's so many questions, man. There's so many questions. But it was a great first episode, though, not going to lie. I was expecting a few more jump scares, though. Just a few more to make me really shit my pants. But, yeah, there wasn't really any major jump scares. We didn't really see anything that major apart from that figure with the long beak, plague doctor kind of thing. But yeah, that's it, man. I can't really think of much else because it... Yeah. Like, Dani got to the house like 15-20 minutes into the episode. And I can't... There's not much to say about the episode before she went to the house. Obviously, you had Owen drive her there, talk about him and say, oh, the people who live in BLY, they're born here and they die here or something. I don't know, man. So maybe Owen could be a spirit. The groundskeeper could be a spirit. The woman in the church with Dani could be a spirit as well. Like, so many possibilities. So that I don't really want to jump to any conclusions yet. Apart from Flora and Miles could be behind this all, and they're actually evil motherfuckers. These two kids are actually evil motherfuckers. That's what I'm getting so far. Why would they lock her in and then say, oh, we lost the key? What do you mean you fucking lost the key? You had it in your hand 2 seconds ago. I don't know. Yeah. I am going to leave it there, though, just because it's episode 1. I don't really have much else to say, man. It's all pretty self-explanatory, innit? Dani arrived at this house. She wanted a job. The job was in the paper for 6 months. She kept checking every month. It was still there. So she decided, I'll give it a go. She got the job. Went to the house. There's 2 creepy kids. Well, she doesn't think they're creepy. But they are kind of, aren't they? Because there was even that scene where Flora was in the bathtub. And she kept looking past Dani. And Dani was like, what the fuck are you looking at, man? Like, even that would freak me out. And she even was like, you shouldn't be wearing that necklace. And then she looked, almost like she was trying to get confirmation from, like, a spirit behind Dani. And then she looked back at Dani and was like, oh, I'm sorry. I've changed my mind. You should wear the necklace or the earring. So, yeah. And I remember in the trailer as well, the main trailer, I remember you hear Flora saying, let's come up with a story for you or something like that. What if she's like the mastermind manipulator? Like the mastermind behind this all. But then again, you got Miles, but I think they team together. It's going to all come clear, innit? It's going to all come clear. But I am going to stop it there. Let me know what you guys think of this setup. I've got these 3 creepy fucking dolls sat behind me. Obviously, I can't see whilst I can see this one. I can't see these 2 when I'm looking at the screen. And obviously, I got this one right here. I didn't know where else to put it because it's not really in shot. So I had to put it on the floor. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this setup. I'll even turn the light on now. Yeah, that's the lowest I can get. The lighting. So it's either this or pitch black with candle lights on. Like, just let me know. Let me know what setup you guys prefer, and I'll do that. I'll do whatever, man. I'm happy with whatever. I don't care. But yeah, it's the fucking dolls fucking carry. Did you notice I didn't even turn the doll just then, and it's kicking off again? I didn't touch it. It's been quiet for about 45 minutes. But yeah, anyway, thanks guys for watching my episode 1 reaction of The Haunting of Bly Manor. I'm very excited for the rest of the season. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very excited. But yeah, I'm gonna stop it there. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction to episode 1 of Bly Manor, you can watch the full reaction to the whole episode. You can watch the whole episode of my reaction to it over on my Patreon. You can also watch the full reactions, if you're interested, to The Haunting of Hill House. Every episode of The Haunting of Hill House, every reaction to every episode of that series, is also available on my Patreon in full. No cuts, no edits. And if you're watching this on YouTube, this is episode 1 of The Haunting of Bly Manor. That should mean that episodes 2 and 3 should be on my Patreon as well in full. So if you want to get early access to episodes 2 and 3 as well, you can do so by going on my Patreon. So the first 3 episodes of Bly Manor will be up there now when you're watching this. So that's up for you guys to decide what you want to do. But obviously with YouTube, I can only do 10 minutes of footage, otherwise the video gets blocked for copyright. It sucks completely. I can also only do 30-second clips with 5 seconds in between each clip, otherwise that gets done for copyright. Like, YouTube are so strict on how much footage you can use, basically. Yeah, but Patreon's like a third-party kind of website where you can go onto and you can watch the full reactions on there instead. If you don't like watching the 10-minute versions that I upload on here, you can go to my Patreon and you can watch the full reactions to the episodes if you wanted to. It's the option. Patreon is basically an option. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching again. And I'll see you for episode 2 of BLY MANOR, baby. Take it easy.